Hi Capricorns, and welcome to your bi-weekly. I'm using this special deck. It is I believe Everyday's Witch Tarot, which kind of like is a Halloweeny, but it has cats. Clue, cat tarot. So I did pre-shuffle. So what do we have on the bottom of the deck? Ace of Pentacles. Lovely card. Ooh, coupled with 9 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Holy smoke! Alright. Good, great, good. Great, good, great. All of these cards are really, really good. So this is really your flavor. You want to really build something and work on something and get to something. It is kind of like really, really important for you to feel this family. Both of these cards are connected to money. You like money for what it can provide for you because you kind of link this happiness with security, with kind of providing for your home, for your family, for your loved ones. This is also a card of inheritances, and you should play lottery. I know this is not necessarily what you like, wasting money, but in all this kind of like hustle and bustle, you will start thinking, what do I want? You might start something new. This is a great start. It's something that kind of is going to take a while to build, but it's really good. It's kind of very positive. This is like, I kind of dream. I want to wish. It's considered a wish card. I, however, consider that sometimes self-absorbed cards. So just don't go too much into me, and make sure that you're including the other people here. All together is good, right? So let's go. Whoa, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is one of my 4 karma cards. So right in the center of your reading, remember what I said, buy a lottery ticket. Hello, buy a lottery ticket. And look at which one is on the top in this deck. It's actually house, and it's kind of like earth element. This is kind of like stuff you like. This is crossed with 3 of Swords. How can this be? 3 of Swords is rejection. It's pain. It could be the third party. It could be, you know, what does it say here? Journal. It's maybe memories of the past that are going to resurface. So for you to fully open your wings and fly with this Wheel of Fortune, you're still dealing with some kind of residues. And this is kind of like mental, kind of like things that are going on in your head. But the Magician is here as well, like a 10 and 1. And then let me actually put this aside because these guys are really important. Because this is 9 and 10 is the last phases that are kind of like turning on a new kind of thing. This is 1, so like all of them are having exactly the same flavor. Kind of really, really interesting. Okay, so 4 of Wands in the past was either some kind of celebration, or you wanted to kind of like have this uplifting feeling, or you wanted to go with something to the next level. That may have happened, maybe didn't happen. Now what you are planning is the Magician. Magician is like, I can create anything, right? Look at him pulling tricks. Now he has everything. He has a sword, he has a pentacle, he has a wand, and has a cup. So does he want to create some ideas? Does he want to create money, relationship, or something he's highly enthusiastic about it, a hobby? It's up to him, or all of the above. So what is crowning you is 5 of Swords. Like, oh my gosh, something is not going to work out. Too many cooks spoil the broth, guys. Just remember, you know, something might happen here where somebody feels it's just like got out of thing. It was the wrong recipe. You took the wrong turn with something. There's going to be some kind of idea. And the swords are now linking here. So I'm wondering here if this has to do with somebody that is still kind of residing here in a core. And then we have 9 of Wands here. So again, as I said, 9s and 10s, last phases. So we have the same repeats, and strategy is kind of needed for something. So there is like this waking up of kind of passions. You have the wands on both sides of you over here. and then the swords are here. So sort of like you're thinking in terms of, not in terms of being a Capricorn, sort of like you're thinking with your intellect and you're thinking with your passion. Remember, you're really good with earthy things, with doing things. So the High Priestess looks like you are shifting your MO, your modus operandi. High Priestess is somebody who is learning from experience. That would be me here, and this is Matrix. You're just missing this runes over here, and we're missing, of course, this like magic ball. That would be lovely to have this magic ball that says everything. I have to try it. Actually, I have one, but I never looked into it. So let's look at your environment. Well, your environment could be truth seeking. It could be somebody will be asking some answers from you, which could be this. Maybe something fell through and you will be called to answer. This could also talk about the third person, because we see the three people here. You might be the one who created something for somebody, or you have been the one who have been wronged. And hence this is the defensive attitude. Your back is against the wall on some issues, but nonetheless you're still kind of continuing going in a direction where kind of like you want to go. So this could be some kind of lovely debate, and it's going to be really kind of energy that you don't like. It's the energy that kind of like, right, when somebody's putting the sword right in your face, like, yeah, what is going on? But that's really needed to clear the air, literally, for you to be able to kind of like create your magic. Remember that. So hopes and fears. Wow, Queen of Swords. You have lots of swords, guys. Queen of Swords is somebody who been through so much. She's seen everything, she experienced everything. Like the High Priestess, this is experiencing phase when you have to really, you see, look, you're having like Magician and the High Priestess. So he is creating on the outside, she is creating on the inside. This is kind of like coming to that inner knowledge, right? So how do I read these cards? Well, it's not so much trick in it, like there is a little bit of intuition, but generally each card has its archetype, and it's not 3 words that I see some readers on the YouTube. It's literally, you need to know layers and layers and layers. Hi, Sophie. You like Capricorns? That's your first visit today. Are they going to be a happy sign? Really? Really? Come on, can you come here? Come here. Yes, show them their bum. So guys, this is something that is kind of really good, which means it's opening yourself up to some kind of like completely new attitudes. Come on, Safi, come here. Come. Remember, you are having this Wheel of Fortune here. Do not allow, you see, I'm not saying you're not good thinkers. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is not your forte. Your forte is something different. Your forte is building things, structures, including wine, including cooking, including anything that is kind of earthy, which kind of we kind of decide. You're good bankers, right? Real estate is a really good domain of yours and everything. So don't lose a sight of maybe somebody sidetracking you, because the Queen of Swords is saying, okay, wait a minute, because you have the Knight of Swords here and now you have a Queen of Swords, and Sophie definitely wants her time under the sun. So Queen of Swords is cutting anything that is not needed. Anything. Off you go. I don't want to deal with this. And maybe that's going to be you. Maybe somebody is going to be overly abrupt and going to say, sorry, I am this month deciding to create something. I know who I want to be with, who is my family, who are my friends. And I actually was really pretty happy. I kind of realized to find kind of like space for myself and where I am and what do I want to do. And wow, everybody's getting King of Cups. Guys, this Jupiter is amazing. And I love this card. And I'm going to explain why. So, this is you, or it's meeting somebody. This could be a new couplehood, meaning of the water and air, and meaning of intellect with emotion. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be something different. King of Cups is somebody patient, somebody loving, somebody fair, somebody who really wants to listen to you. It's somebody who you can tell your life story, somebody who's not going to judge you, who will support you. Soft place to fall. This could be you going on a new venture. The ocean is vast, but like you found your place in this ocean. It's going to be somebody who likes animals. It's going to be somebody who is very, very special. So now I'm going to show you something that is hiding in this picture. Let me just zoom it in for a second. Look at this here. That's a little siren. It's a little mermaid. And there are lots of dolphins jumping there. So this is making me think if this can be some kind of, you see, he also has what do you call it, telescope or binoculars, uniculars. Do not go swimming with the dolphins, okay? That's cruel. Anything with dolphins, anything marine land, they terrorize them with electricity to do that. But watching them somewhere jumping, that's cool. And it could be somebody who has pets, who has a fish tank, who has cats, but somebody who is literally going to listen to you, or you will listen to them. It is karma, guys. The very first card that jumped out is a karma card. Karma is switching and turning in your favor, but it's going to be a test. It's going to be a test. You need to reach some clarity. If you're asked to clarify something, some questions, something for somebody, just do it. Do it, because you have this ability to create this unbelievable magic, to create anything you want. This is literally, I don't know, like if I could actually pick from the entire deck of 78 better cards. This is it. This is jackpot, guys. Jackpot. So, too bad they didn't want you. Too bad they missed their chance. Too bad that old cook spoiled the broth. Too bad that you were hoping for it. Enough. You have this and this to look for. So just enjoy, Capricorn, okay? So, let's get to your question. So I already pulled the cards, so you can pick any of these kind of things. Very specific questions. So this is now general reading. Guys, this personal readings are different. It kind of goes only to your energy. So let's see here. Door number 1. You have Earth Kitten reversed and 4 of Earth reversed. So this is talking about exploration, about the new things, but there is an issue with the self-image. Maybe you don't feel comfortable about yourself, about who you are. The 4 of Earth reverse is actually really good. 4 of Earth reverse talks about you are finally opening up. Maybe you see, this is both Capricorn, and I don't know if you're Capricorn, this kind of works for cross watchers as well. But maybe you reached a wall in something. Maybe you felt inadequate, or somebody else felt inadequate. This is definitely talking about body image, but you're going to be working on this, and this is pertaining to this question, meaning this is saying you have to start breaking down your walls before what you want can happen. The door number 2, again, 2 reversed again. It's a Queen of Chalices and 8 of Swords. And the Queen of Chalices reverse is talking about some kind of emotional situation, which possibly is taking you out of balance, and maybe there was no contact, and you feel a little bit frozen out from the entire situation. So 8 of Swords reversed is a good card, better than upright, because it's saying, look, right, you see the kitty doesn't really know how to get down and what to do. But here, the kitty is saying, you know what, I can make it. I can make it. So getting out of some kind of conundrum that you found yourself in it over here, guys. You are possibly getting out of the slippery situation. If you're asking for somebody that kind of made you super emotional, or maybe teary-eyed, or maybe even crying, who maybe have cut you off, that you're not hearing from them anymore, it might stabilize the entire situation. Okay, and then number 3. Whoa, the justice reversed. In this deck the justice is 8. That means in this case it's not going to work out in your favor, but it's warning you. This is also a karma card, not to act. This is a test. This is a test that this balance is here, that it's saying, look, it's maybe going to look like right now that you're not getting what you want, but justice always gets served, always, sooner or later. So just bide your time. So Capricorn, please, if you're still here, subscription is free, and please rate it either up or down. And to get your private reading, www.cattarot.ca, and down in description you can find all these possible options and reading options, but you can find much more in much more details on my website, www.cattarot.ca. Thank you so much. Have wonderful 2 weeks, and I love you. Bye.